Hola amigos, it is I, El Presidente Quill18, coming at you with some more Tropico 6. We're playing on this just sandbox island, not a mission. We do have the difficulty maxed out for both sort of politics and, you know, unrest. We should get lots of rebels and have a hard time maybe getting re-elected. Right now, okay, let me turn off one of our rum distilleries here, because we don't actually produce enough sugar to supply both rum distilleries at this time. We'll want to get a few more sugar plantations if we can, so that we can keep that going. But right now, we don't have a ton of citizens. The unemployment might be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, about that extra bus garage, which is no good. We did the stops here, right? No, we haven't set up the stops, which I need to do. We need a bus stop that's over here. And you're gonna go to over here. And then from here, we're gonna have a bus stop that is, here, okay. And it brings us to the center of town. Maybe somewhere over here. So this bus station's not going to do anything right now, so it's just costing us money, and I can't actually put a stop on it, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I guess I could fire the extra workers, but we're going to be expanding to a sugar area over here later on, and hopefully soon. Okay, I was going to say we had negative money. I think we're going to be okay. Balance is negative, but hopefully we're going to be fine. What are our trade routes? Yeah, nickel and rum. That's, well, the rum one's good. Oh shit, this is a nickel import, right? No, that's export. It's a rum import, which we're doing for a mission, which is kind of annoying. At least we buy it at 1% discount, and we can turn around and resell it. But it is kind of annoying. Ain't gonna lie. A little foreign aid is good. Got lots of homeless people. We'll have to deal with that soon. That's probably their number one. Yeah. Housing concern. We'll wait for an election. We'll promise improved housing, and then we'll just work on it then. Right, we've got the immigration office, so we should be getting extra
Always
immigrants.
a pleasure
we need our
doing
numbers
business
up.
with.
There we go, produce nickel. Lovely.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available.
Okay, let's just wait on you. Got a little bit of Swiss bank money, which is our overall goal, but we'll probably be spending it to get some boosts a little bit as we go forward here. So you're paused, which is fine. Got the sugar. And that was the import trade route, which finished. Now, can we... I mean, we can export sugar. Really, I'd rather export rum. Oops, I wanted this. Is seriously the only rum like another import? Yeah, import from smugglers, which we don't want to do. That is actually very frustrating. Well, okay, let's wait a little bit.
Good show. Not bad at all.
Oh yes, please give me immigrants. We need extra workers. We've got a little bit of money. Now, I know there's some mining that is still doable over here, including gold. I wonder if we line it this way. Alright, let's do that. I know I still want the sugar plantations. I mean, we've got this whole distillery that's not doing anything, so buying the second one is kind of a mistake. But the gold should be, even without a jeweler, it should add a decent amount of cash to us. And maybe with this garage, I might move this later on, but we'll go from, say, here to right in front of these guys. Okay. Get a little bit of cash. Medium rebel threat. Oof. I mean, okay, we do have these. We've got the double palace guards. We don't have any other military buildings, but I think it'll be okay. Got our treasure hunt done. Fish over here. We could build the commando thing for more raids, but I think I'll wait on that. And I do like the treasure hunts, because the money's really good, and slowly unlocking blueprints is okay too. Not as much money as just the 10,000 directly, but it ain't bad. Alright, we've got 20 grand sitting around. That's really good, and it should boost our economy a little bit more, which is also going to be nice. I'm thinking we might want a second Teamster's office. Maybe in this area here. Save a little bit of transportation time. We can get the fish out of here a little faster. Get the nickel out of here a little faster. Well, let's wait. We'll wait until we see like an actual backup happening in some of these storages. Because right now, all of these are flowing very nicely. Yeah, they're not massively backed up. So we don't need the second Teamster's office yet. I am going to want canaries here. We don't have a fire station.
Presidente, you look bored. Do you
Export
not have
trader
an
at the
under-
Axis. Thank you. That's what we want instead of imports. Cigar. Well, we might say the sugar. I'll do a minuscule sugar one, so that it just finishes as quickly as possible. I don't usually like to do that. Ooh, we have a high school built. We should probably run the literacy thing. Yeah.
As convenient.
Get the education going as quickly as possible. And actually, let's run an audience.
I
Yes,
am
please.
Presidente, there
Build
is
two
a
bunkhouses.
flaw.
Have you seen the stock
Produce
prices,
boats.
Presidente?
Well, we'll
My
accept.
flock are blessed with faith, hope, and charity. And I hope I can have faith.
You want... Well, we'd have to research it. I'll put it in the queue. Okay. Because it's not timed. There's a timer for accepting it, but once we've accepted it, it's no longer timed. The boat production is kind of interesting. We did wood production. What we might want to do... You know what? I like the idea. Let's heist Stonehenge, which will produce trees automatically for us, which is really handy, which means we can keep just chopping them down. I really like the Regicent of Samarkand here because of the free high school education, and I think we do it often, but just to mix it up, we'll grab Stonehenge, and we'll get ready to have a bit more of a permanent wood industry. We probably don't have... Well, we have a couple unemployed. I could start some logging, but I really need more citizens, because what we need to do is we need to chop the trees, we need to produce the trees into planks, and then we're going to produce the boats, so we're going to need a lot of employees overall. But hey, at least we've got these gold mines. We've got fire. Okay, it's just a shack. I don't think it'll spread in Tropico. I don't think fire spreads in Tropico. Treasure hunt just got raid points. Now, if we are sitting on a ton of excess raid points, and we are sitting on some extra, and the Pirate Cove is going to be busy doing the Stonehenge raid forever, because it's going to be at least like 3 years or something. Maybe we do want to get the Commando one, just so we can keep spending the raid points, but... Maybe?
It seems we have a bad case of the shakes. Earthquakes, in fact.
What?
Or at least tremors. Let us make sure that all the
Construction
rum
tunnels
bottles in the
prohibited.
place are
Blocks
secure.
25% worker slots of each mine automated. So... Now that, I think, is time. I think that'll go away, but for right now... That means all of our mines are going to produce a lot more slowly. It does mean we have a bunch of unemployed citizens. Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, there's a mineable area over here. Let me just plop down this building as a bit of a placeholder. Let's... we do want the logging, but I want more sugar. And as I say, there's a good... Lots of sugar production over here. 91... Ooh, 90... Maybe something like this. I went here with that one? Oh yeah, so you know what? Well, Okay, out of curiosity, if we did it this way... We could put it there... And we could move the mine and still have room for the road, which would be okay. And I guess what I'll do is plate them back to back. Well, that's only 62%. Okay, no, I don't think... stay paused. I don't think we can do it in a way that's, like... super crazy. I think we'll do the 95 and the 97. We'll just set up the 2 plantations for now. Like so. Wait, you don't have a road connection? How did you not have a road connection? Okay, might have something to do with the order I built things in or something.
The citizens are demanding election.
All right, we will acknowledge the housing happiness sucks. We'll praise the capitalists because they're the ones that are least happy with us. I'm going to blame no one. I will promise to improve housing happiness.
My friends, my people, welcome to a
Hopefully we
golden
don't have to
age
spend
of
too much to do that.
prosperity for every living Tropican. It was your trust that made it
Prison.
possible.
Oh yeah, 2 bunkhouses.
Your
Well,
trust
we're going
of
to wait
me,
until
El
we've got our
Presidente.
promise here.
And what of
So
my
bunkhouses
people?
can be lived in with the
I feel your
poor.
pain
We'll
when
put
your
down some
walls
apartments
shudder
as
and your
well.
roofs leak. Those of
Literacy
you who
program
have
is
roofs.
going. Oh!
But soon, Roofs for
Cancel.
all.
I want
and
my money
walls
back over
for
here. I don't
many.
actually want that mine set up right now.
Our
Not bad.
ongoing prosperity is
I
supported
just wanted it as a
by the
placeholder to make sure I didn't
capitalists.
override it with our
thanks.
plantations.
We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people and
Dun,
your
dun, dun. And we have a
progressive
bus stop over-
attitudes
Oh, that was
toward
probably
taxation.
what was going on.
What
I'm betting
can
the
you
bus
look
stop.
forward to
Yeah,
in
hold
the
on.
years to come?
Start
Better
here, which I think is
housing,
already where you're starting.
slantier roofs,
And
straighter
here.
walls.
That's
more
why the bus stop was in the way of
transparent
this entrance, and then when I
windows.
bulldozed the road, the bus stop went away completely.
Is built
But that's
with
going to be good. So people
standards.
can hear to there on a bus.
So
I mean, it's not a very
vote
long
for
distance. Maybe I overdid it with the
Presidente
buses.
for
I usually ignore the
future that
buses.
you deserve. All of you.
And now maybe I'm
Viva
overcompensating.
Tropico!
I think we can go ahead and unpause this rum distillery. We'll also want those dunder stills for reduced sugar consumption. And no electricity yet. Although, again, we do produce coal on the island, so we should be able to get a little bit more, which will be nice. I'm going to wait until after the election, and then we'll do the housing, because it's going to be that much easier if we don't boost the housing first, because the goals will be more easily achievable. We'll probably do something like 1 apartment, 2 bunkhouses, 1 apartment, 2 bunkhouses. So we'd like to save up some money because we want to be able to do the Urban Development Edict, which costs $7,500 but gives us a 50% discount on the housing buildings, and then we're just going to go ham in the housing. Now that will increase our costs substantially to maintain all those. But, I mean, we got to do something for our people at some point. My loyal citizens. Tired of living outside. Iron's no longer trading. Treasure hunt for the raid points. Right. Now you're working the Stonehenge thing, which is okay. And yeah, I'd like the commando thing soon. You got sugar. You got sugar. In fact, we might have been okay with 2 of these for the 3 farms. It might have just been, like, stock up a little bit more, but nah, I'm not even sure about that. But now we're going to be 5 for the 2. I'm betting that's going to be an excess of sugar. We'll probably export a little, but that's okay. I mean, maybe we end up building more rum distilleries, but we might be fine with just the 2 here. Mother... In my clicking and resetting... Damn it. I mean, hold on, I can change to... Anyway, to sugar. Because I think it's still going to be good efficiency in these places. I think the placement was correct. Although maybe not as correct. Efficiency is 83, 85, yeah. Do I just tear these down and rebuild them properly? Fudge. These plantations are fairly cheap. I have to re-put the bus stop as well. Son of a... I hate that it always defaults back to the top. I really want them up here, or... Thusly, maybe I never switch to sugar. That might be encroaching. Hold on. Nope, that's actually not bad. We can fit apartments and stuff in here. Hang on, I don't remember. Yeah. That's not bad. And let's put the end bus stop. Let's put it over here, a little further away. Okay, well, at least I caught that relatively soon. No, I don't have to adjust the ballots at all. Everything's good. I don't remember, do you actually employ people? Yeah, I do, quite a bit. I think I'm going to demolish one of these guard towers.
Time now for the Canal Uno business news.
Drilling chances ended. Okay, good. So that freed up our work slots again. Which means we're probably... Those unemployments, I think that'll fix itself pretty quickly. Yeah, I just realized the upgrade that was there. I was like, hey, that's the corn upgrade. That's
a
weird.
landslide, Presidente.
Which reminds me, we do
the
have a corn
metaphorical
farm.
kind,
Banana.
not the kind that accidentally
we have a
reduces
corn
the
one?
size.
Maybe we don't have a corn
Presidente,
one at all.
I know you always keep your promises, but the citizens today can be very exacting about what counts as a fulfilled promise.
Okay. I know I want to run the Urban Development Edict, which we do have unlocked, right? Yes, we do. Perfect. So, what we're going to wait until we get another maybe boatload of stuff out, or some foreign aid. Then we can run the Edict and spam down a ton of houses. So we want apartments for people who are at least well off, and we need bunkhouses for people who are poor. Oh man, the expenses. Still still. The money should be okay. Yeah, there you go, 20 grand. So let's go to Edicts, go to Urban Development.
As
Costs 7,500, and then gives us a nice discount to plopping down some buildings. Apartment. Maybe not next to the polluted area. Well, let's do that. There'll be a road that goes through there at some point. An apartment over here again. Oh, what I'll do actually, we need a grocer over here. So people don't have to spend as much time going after their food. In fact, I don't think we even have a grocer in town proper, but we'll put an apartment next to that. And then down here, I'll do one apartment because I think we'll build a couple more things here. The commando station might be a good one to put down, so we'll be happy about the apartment. Then we're going to follow up. I'm going to build a bunkhouse, at least one. Same thing here. I mean, yeah, there's pollution, but you also, tons of people are needing some housing over there. Bunkhouse over here, and a couple over there. Okay. Then we'll check to see how many people are homeless, try to resolve that, and then we'll boost housing quality to maybe put us over the edge. We can just temporarily increase our payment, our expenses on the upkeep of these buildings, and that'll be okay. Now, we only have one construction site. Let's give them more hands here. I'm not going to build another construction office, but we'll have a few more employees so they can go and finish that off a little bit faster. And we're going to have to keep an eye on our various queues. If they start to get backed up, we may consider a second Teamster's office. But so far, it's okay. I mean, this one mine had some stuff here, but so far this is the only one we've seen with, like, any real stock of stuff. And I think it's just got service. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of rum here, but I'm not going to count that as a backup. I mean, we're definitely need a Teamster's office pretty soon. Possibly over here. Or somewhere down here, you know, wherever. In fact, we'll probably want one here and down here later, but we're trying to manage our expenses, and right now our economy is
disaster of
working
disasters. The crew is sobering up. We're still. They
We
are
deliver
asking
rum. No, I'm
questions
just going
about
to delay this
employment
heist. We need to
conditions.
sell the rum for money, and I certainly can't just spend money on this. I mean, the Stonehenge is going to be really
Presidente,
great.
your aid is appreciated.
I'm going to take the money right now. We don't need the standing. We do need the cash to come in. So yeah, that satisfied the bunkhouses for the military. And the housing happiness will start to improve. And we'll wait for some of these construction projects to finish. We'll take a look at the employment, the housing stats, and then see how we are. I guess I could have abutted it here. What am I going to put in here? I mean, a tavern. We already got one here. Clinic in here could be a thing too. But what else am I using the space for? Well, I guess I could build some little country houses in there. Because they're... yeah, they're just skinny. That might be a decent idea, actually. Rebel threat decreases to none. Wow! And we have a lot of money. What we could do temporarily is we could run a free housing edict
U-boats versus
to make
submarine.
sure the
Canal Uno investigates
the apartments all
underwater
get filled
menace.
up.
Later, Atlantis fish people. The
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't
Export
love
cigars.
exports? Goods
I'm
leaving
gonna
port,
discard.
money coming back.
'cause I don't know if we actually are in a position to do some tobacco farming. Although the cigar industry is fun.
vandalism
Guerrillas
competition
are
ended
attacking.
in victory today for the
Yeah, hopefully the
Tropican
Palace
rebels
Guards defend
as
against
they
that.
beat the
I thought the rebel threat
local
went down to
authorities
0.
by 2 whole walls.
Might be time to build a barracks. I mean, that's an expense added, but we might just need that. So we can put it there. I mean, it doesn't actually need road access. You know, I kind of like this. Let's do that. More bunkhouses being built. Housing happiness not really moving in the right direction. So, how are you? You are poor. Yeah, so mostly we need more bunkhouses. Because we can't build tenements right now. So we need bunkhouses so that the poor can't afford to live there. Go, no more of that. If we look here, yeah, still 100 homeless. Oh, where are you going? Are you leaving? They might be leaving. They have been defeated. Lovely. So yeah, I'm a little worried about our economy now, because we're going to be increasing our expenses a fair bit. But I would really like to keep this promise and not, you know, lose the next election. Let's cancel. Okay, let's do this. So we'll get our new religious laws. Hold on. Cancel, free housing into religious laws. Yeah. And maybe we'll start considering employee of the month stuff. Okay, money's negative. Hopefully we're not running a deficit. Hopefully all these housings haven't ruined our economy just instantly. Possible we haven't been making enough money. We'll see. Housing happiness is going up. And yeah, as an emergency button, we can do free housing and max out our maintenance. Oh shit, this being on fire is really bad. Fire station. Speaking of expenses. Go. Can I afford a quick build? I can. So let's do that. And hopefully some people get employed here right away. Maybe I'll do this. It'll encourage people to move here. Do we have enough high school educated people to do it? I don't have any money. Okay, there's one. There's a fire truck. Nope, that's not a fire truck. I think someone has to come to work first. They really don't want to have to rebuild my rum distillery. Alright, someone's officially at work, and there's the fire truck right over there. Please put it out before it burns down. Don't want to have to rebuild the rum distillery, especially since I think it'll destroy the input and output queues. And that's a lot of resources that just go kaput. Alright, homeless citizens going down. Housing happiness, not fantastic, but we'll see. How these apartments? Yeah, see, this is nowhere near full. Just not enough well-off people. Come on, put the fire out faster. We gotta get our rum production going on again. Maybe we made our rum was too high proof. Could be a problem. Where's our construction? We do have the more hands. We're building over here. Okay. I mean, what else are they gonna do, right? Alright, the fire has been quenched. Lovely. The building is intact. That's good. We didn't lose our production queue or anything. Phew. Nice place here for a bunkhouse. I mean, we got shacks here, although that's still under construction. Man, what happened to our income? Well, we built 1 billion houses. And we're having to pay upkeep for it. Plus a few other things. Alright, another freighter there. Some foreign aid is good. And let's take a look at the queues. Yeah, nothing's really backed up. It's still not... We don't need more teamsters. That's not what's causing us issues. And we don't need to increase the cost over here. We don't need more boats.
An official palace statement says...
I mean, it would smooth out the income a little bit, but it won't actually make us more money. It'll cost us more money if we increase the costs here or add more teamsters. Alright, 42 homeless. Another shack or bunkhouse being built there. Oh, I still don't have any money for that.
Sit.
That's our Stonehenge being built. Okay, there we go. They've moved out of there. We've got some shacks here, so when we get some money, a few bunkhouses over here would alleviate that.
We were ready to hope.
And yeah, we can boost the housing happiness just by like maxing out the maintenance on our bunkhouses or something. Okay, we're in the positive. I mean, yeah, we'll spend some more. We kind of have to. Let's get a couple more bunkhouses down here. We have to spend money on the housing. Oh, and over here, actually. Now, how are you guys? You're broke. Are you unemployed?
Nice weather.
No. Plantation. You have to be poor. If we have anything for broke other than, you know, just free housing or something. Let's put down a couple bunkhouses. If there's some married couples over here, they might be able to combine. Oh, sorry! I was looking at wealth requirement is broke. Their actual wealth is well off. Yeah, that's what I was screwing up.
Please, excuse me.
You're poor, yeah. So as long as you're employed, you're going to be at least poor, which means you can live in the bunkhouses. Housing happiness is going up. We still have 2 years on that mandate. I think we'll be okay with this, because the quality of the bunkhouses... It's only 32. Is that what the happiness goes to? I mean, the people in the apartments will be happier at a 52. But we can increase the maintenance as well. And we're nearly there. So you guys are... Actually, no, that's about to tear itself down. Lovely. What about you? No, you still live there. And these bunkhouses are full?
Spate of
They're not
vandalism
full.
has been
In
denounced
fact,
by
there's
the
a lot of
palace as
space.
sour grapes. Poor people simply don't understand the pressures of wealth, a spokesperson said.
Alright, barracks go. Yeah, the motorized infantry boost later will be nice, but we'll probably wait. Where's that? Where's my actual army? Oh, maybe it's because they weren't at the office yet. I don't know. But they're going after these turrets. They're going to get obliterated. That's working lovely. 38. We've got nearly 2 years. Not quite 2 years, but nearly 2 years to finish this. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go ahead and boost... I'll boost the apartments as well. But mostly the bunkhouses. We just jack up their budget. And that'll increase the housing quality. How are we doing for unemployment? Or, homelessness? We've got 18 homeless left. Is it you? Wait, there's room in these bunkhouses. Are you actually unemployed?
How are you today?
No, you're poor. Why don't you move into the bunkhouses? Tell you what, let me just blow up the shack. I think they only they periodically check for possible upgrade. There's... You're gonna need another bunkhouse over here. I think they only periodically check for moving their house, but you can force the check early by blowing up the shack. So they probably happily moved into one of these two now. There's nothing else over there. You're in here. Squint mode engaged, looking for shacks. Oh, we got one over there. Yeah, those bunkhouses are actually full. So we'll put that one down over there. Housing's up to 46. Hopefully I haven't gone overboard with this housing. We actually might not even need this one to get there, because it's still going to go up just because, you know, when they go home at night, they're getting the 50 housing quality, which should be enough to send them over. And then we're going to reset these costs because, good God, we're going to go bankrupt. Both of these bad boys are going... Oh, they got tons of sugar sitting around. We're probably going to be selling excess sugar, and that's okay. We might be able to do another distillery here, but we'll probably not worry too much about it, because I'd rather sell a little excess sugar than have a distillery sit idle. Okay, housing happiness is done. So we're just going to reset this back to a reasonable cost. You know, we've done a beautification project. It's done. And let the houses just go back into a state of decay now. It's going to be fine. Got those. And yeah, no more upgrades waiting over there. What's the next happiness thing? Currently, fun is quite low. We'll probably just wait until the next election for that.
Booty once more.
It's easier to do the promise, or we could just not promise anything, but... Now, hopefully, we are, despite all this extra housing, hopefully we're still turning a profit. Let me do another check here to make sure none of my queues are getting over full, which would indicate our Teamsters are falling behind. But no, these are looking fine-ish. I think we're getting very close to another Teamster helping with some of the flow, but mostly we're okay.
The newest threat raining death from the skies.
How's our employment situation? Yeah, we have no unemployed people, so even if we build a Teamster's office right now, it wouldn't necessarily make a big difference for us. Okay, we can change the constitution for the church people, which will please them. A little bit of that. Oh, hold on, did I research audience? Okay, so we've got audience. Let's run that.
I am sure.
We can make some factions happy, and some of them give cash rewards. So sometimes the stuff they build is maybe... Oh, no one had a request? Is no one cranky? Or maybe because this is full. It might be that. Oh, we're still Stonehenging. Yep. Kind of want the commando station soon, but maybe after we get Stonehenge, we can consider expanding our raid options. A little bit of homelessness there, but I'm not as worried about it anymore. I mean, the housing happiness is going to dip a little. It's down to 45. I think it would peaked at 46. Well, we needed 46 for the quest, so it's gone down a little since then. But they're not going to be unhappy. We finished a trade route. That's good. Now, can we get... We can get a gold trade route. I wouldn't mind running more than one. We actually do produce some meat. We might be able to send meat to the allies. I mean, I know it's not a very high value thing. I think it's worth this. I suspect... Yeah, and we'll purchase
I
another trade route.
understand.
We're going to take immigrants because we want workers. If we open the almanac, and our revenue from exports... Actually, we were not exporting any meat. I guess we only have the one ranch. Do we want more? Maybe that was a dumb trade route. Well, let's take a quick look. If I were... Yeah, I think I was confused. What happens when I can't... Oh, canceling you take a penalty. Well, I guess we're a little bit committed now. If we do ranch, so cattle gives us meat, but it's split. It's meat and hides. Pig just gives us meat. So if we want meat, that's the better way of doing it. And actually, we probably could use more food for our people. Let's build 3 of these. Oh, actually, you know what? Build another one. And I'm going to build a Teamster's office over here. We still only have the one construction office, but I think that's going to be okay. Oh yeah, we can do the overfeeding. Seems like no reason to do that, other than the fact it's kind of cruel. But you know what? We're playing a dictator of a banana republic. I think cruelty is sort of in the cards. Employed citizens. But yeah, more meat, so more food for our people, which is going to be good. But hopefully, yeah, we'll export some of it for extra money and a relationship boost. Yeah, for some reason I thought I'd built a bunch more cattle ranches. But I might be thinking of our last game, when we built... Oh, it was llama for cloth. That's what I'm getting confused about. Immigration office. High school is high schooling.
The citizens are demanding elections.
I will deliver a speech. Fun and healthcare are both low, but I guess fun's the lowest. We'll praise the capitalists. They're still lowest. We'll try to do this. I don't want to blame anyone. And I'm going to promise that we're going to boost our healthcare.
My Tropicans!
We'll get some clinics
My
down.
people!
President,
Swearsies.
you look bored. Do you not have
Yeah,
an
the Axis do
underling
like
to
me a
throw
lot. We could
oddly
advance to the
shaped
next era
objects at?
fairly quickly here.
Stay still, Wolfgang! Do not move!
Maybe. Embassies will cost, so we may just have to wait a wee bit before we do that. Did we get our religious? Oh, we did. So we're going for Theocracy, because we have a quest for it. Decreases liberty. Tourism rating, which we don't care about right now. At least we'll make the religious people
A good
happy.
deed, Presidente. Performed, no doubt.
You know what? I'm
with
going to take religious standing because this will boost the support, which will dramatically increase. Wow, look at that. We went from, what, 59% to 94%? Just by boosting one of the faction's happiness. Okay, we still have a couple unemployed, which is actually pretty surprising. I'll add a second shift to this one Teamster's
Loose
office.
lips might sink ships, so
Don't you just love watching the boats leave
We
harbor,
are exporting
Presidente?
gold. That's a
Each
freebie.
one loaded with goods for export. Some of them even legal. Amazing.
We might want to start passing the
there's a new
building
sport
edict
in the
soon
Tropican
so that we can
streets
get
today
more...
called rebellion. However, the palace warrants that without a license to
read
play,
these? Or is that the next era?
rebellion
It's the next era.
is illegal.
So that we can get more Swiss bank account funds. Partially because that's what we need to win, but also right now we could just use it as a resource that would be really handy. A bunch of money just came in. I think I like the idea. I'm going to unlock the commando garrison so we can get some more raid points. Oh, yeah, decreases liberty in the area, which, I mean, go here is fine. There's actually no housing here. I can go there to allow the road. Let's do that. I think I can fit a grocer in this slot, which will be good, because if we get more people living over here, then they can supply themselves with food a little bit more efficiently. I still don't think we have a grocer in town itself. No, which is bad, because people are having to walk 2 farms. Now, this is a little outside of town, but it's not so bad. I might throw one in over here, too. Maybe that. It really does help, because people spend a lot less time walking around, so they spend a lot more time being productive. That's the other advantage to the buses here, is... so broke can't use it. That's fine. Broke people don't have jobs. Although, I guess it means that the elderly and children, I think, which count as broke. Oh, well, it's household income. So I don't know if kids count as broke. The elderly might, unless we pass a pension or something. Alright, so we can run... Now, we don't have to run multiple raids, because the garrison is still producing more raid points, which is okay. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to set this on repeat. So we have both these treasure hunts on repeat. Although right now, one is just Stonehenging. The Pirate Cove is just Stonehenging, and we'll
I'm
probably...
so glad I made this deal
with... and we'll probably steal a wonder with the raiders as well. Maybe it's just time to expand to another island for our lumber industry. Because I'm not sure we're going to have enough room to really take advantage of the Stonehenging so much over here. Cigars trending up. Okay, we don't produce cigars, but good to know. I think we'll do that in preparation for other shenanigans. Yeah, you're waiting for some food deliveries, but you'll get there soon. We probably have no unemployed citizens. And which sounds good, but it also means we don't have much in the way of production. When the election is done, we'll have to improve, I think, fun or healthcare.
Citizens of Tropico.
Healthcare, I think. Which will, again, increase our expenses, but our economy is boosting. I mean, we've got lots of extra meat. A bunch of it's going to be sold. That's not necessarily a big money maker. I'm wondering, maybe it's time for another dock over here. Because ultimately, we will want more docks because we will be producing so much that one dock, like one boat, won't be able to pick up everything. And this can also minimize transportation time for our Teamsters. You don't want to build it too early because you're just increasing your expenses. And yeah, you're getting more regular boats, but you're not selling any more stuff. But now might be the time for it. I think I also like the idea of completing this little block over here. Maybe what we do is we do this, and then just demolish that
Now,
little part.
a message from El Presidente.
Which, did that break our
Buy
bus?
war bonds.
No, because the bus stops
They
over
help
there.
us win the war, and you can win fabulous prizes.
The election is a landslide,
17
Presidente.
people voted against
the
me.
metaphorical kind, not the kind that
Oh
accidentally
yeah, I can
reduces
change
the size
this.
of the
I
workforce.
think we change away from Theocracy here. Atheist state with research boost and education boost is good. Disables religious buildings. We can just trash them. Obviously, the religious people hate me. But maybe. Let's do it. So, I guess there's no maintenance. So we'll leave it there because later on, if we get a request, we might change.
I know you.
Healthcare happiness demands. All right, that sounds fine to me. So, clinic. Yeah, so there's wait times. They're full over there. I guess it should be pretty close. Let's build one over here. And we've got a couple of different areas we might build things. I'm just going to throw it down over here. A couple more of those should help. We can also boost the building here so that the bonus is better. And do we need research for the clinics? Let's throw that in to unlock some extra bonuses possible. Okay. Run a little bit of this. Negative money right now. I think our income is still okay though. Positive balance and some of our expenses. This is construction costs, I think is why we're negative here. I think our economy is okay. I'm not sure, especially once we get these healthcare up, but I think so. We may want a college soon as well. I mean, we can just hire some foreign college workers for these clinics. We can't build a hospital, right? That's later. Yeah. Build a war era, and it needs power.
We've done it. The rocks rolled off the deck and onto the dock.
Okay. That means we have Stonehenge. Well, it's not as huge as I thought. Maybe we can fit it in over here for a little bit of a lumber industry without too much difficulty. We don't have a ton of cash right now. We might wait a tick before we do that. But a boat industry makes a ton of money. Actually, maybe over here. Yeah, maybe. All right, well, we'll put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode of this, and I can't wait until next time when we put down some wonders, and we're probably going to want to heist another wonder from the commando as well. But maybe for now, we'll just keep it on loot because it's going to help our income a scooch. We'll see how it goes. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.